with us now live via Zoom, Dr. Mohamed Atteya, and Dr. Atteya is also a member of the Arab Council for Sustainable Energy. Dr. Atteya, good evening. Thank you very much for joining Nile Oracle. Hello?
Do you listen to me?
Yes, Dr. Atteya, we can hear you very well. Thank you, sir, for joining us. So we are talking about the installation of the reactor pressure vessel for the Atteya nuclear power plant's second unit. So as Egypt advances, Dr. Atteya, one of its most ambitious strategic projects, what is the project's significance in your view for the country's future development?
Okay, Atteya nuclear power plant is one of Egypt's most strategic national projects, especially in the energy sector, and it is a cornerstone of the country's long-term energy strategy. I think it is more than just a power generation facility. It represents a transformational investment in energy security, industrial development, technology transfer, and also sustainable economic growth. The project dates back to 2015, when Egypt and Russia signed the intergovernmental agreements for the construction of the country's first nuclear power plant. In 2017, the engineering, procurement, and construction EPC contracts entered into the start of the signing of these contracts, marking the official launch of the first nuclear power plant in Egypt. And it is the technical, or the milestone of the technical growth, starting with the first concrete, which is I think about 2022, followed by the Unit 2 in November 2022 also. And for all the listeners, the project is generating about 4.8 gigawatts, and it is substituting using the gas consumption. And as you know, Egypt is one of the main importing countries or currently for the gas, due to the low production of the gas in the current state. And this project is focusing on different pillars. The first one is the energy security. The second one is the environmental impact, positive impact, especially that the nuclear power doesn't produce any CO2 emissions. Especially this Russian nuclear power is environmentally friendly.
Yes. Now, Dr. Atteya, how has the Egyptian-Russian cooperation contributed to the progress of the Atteya nuclear power plant, and what does this cooperation signal for future partnerships regarding the development of the Atteya nuclear power plant and other energy-related and industry-related projects?
In my opinion, the first pillar in this project, or the first driver of this project, is the international cooperation between Egypt and Russia. Without this tied bond between Egypt and Russia, this project will not start over 100 years in the next decade, or the next 100 years, because Russia is handling with Egypt this project like the first project in the Middle East by this huge amount. 4.8 is one of the hugest, one of the biggest power plants in the Middle East and Africa. And this kind of the technology which Russia introduced to Egypt is also special and incredible, results in and showing good relationship and good international cooperation between Egypt and Russia, not only in the military sector, but also in the energy sector. And I would like also to highlight that this good international cooperation affect on the time frame and the timeline of the project. As you mentioned, this step which happened today is affecting positively on the image and the full picture of the project life cycle and
Right.
the project time frame.
Yes, Dr. Atteya.
Yeah.
Now, also because of what happened, in the Iran war and the closure of the Strait of Hormuz and the big rise that we saw in energy prices, resorting to clean energy or renewable energy and making the transition, at least long term, to renewable energy, not depending on the traditional sources of energy and the fossil fuels and so on, is a must now. I mean, after what we've seen. So how do you see, again, the transition that Egypt plans to make to renewable energy, and how will Atteya, a nuclear power plant, help in this transition, which, by the way, falls in line with Egypt's Vision 2030 and its sustainable development goals?
Atteya project is considered one of the huge steps which Egypt go away. How that happened? Egypt before is producing the energy from the fossil fuels, about more than 90 to 95% from the fossil fuels, from the gas and the fuel oil. But for 10 years ago, there is a wide angle and a wide vision for producing the new and renewable energy. We are targeting, as you know, about 42% or 45% in 2030. Sorry, and what the minister of the electricity stated that I think yesterday, that the capacity of the renewable energy will be increased up to 30 gigawatt. I would like to highlight that currently the renewable energy capacity is around 9.5 gigawatt, and we are expecting to produce about 30 gigawatt before 2029. This vision will accelerate some goals. The first one, the energy security, especially during the tensions in the world and in the Middle East. These tensions affect directly on the prices and the volatility of the prices of oil and gas, and this also affect directly on the national budget and the electricity and the energy bill. So substituting the conventional energy of the oil and gas with the renewable energy or the nuclear energy is a must.
Yes.
And due to some challenges, especially in the electricity network and the gas network, and we are targeting increase the investment on these networks to absorb the renewable energy capacity, the new renewable energy capacity, and the new nuclear power plant capacity also.
Yes, and surely that plant, the Atteya nuclear power plant, will help solidify Egypt's position as a regional energy hub and play a big role towards that direction. Thank you very much, Dr. Mohamed Atteya, the member of the Arab Council for Sustainable Energy, for being with us here on Nile Oracle. That was Dr. Atteya talking to us via Zoom. Again, Dr. Atteya is the member of the Arab Council for Sustainable Energy. Thank you very much, Dr. Atteya. Now it's time for some World Cup updates. We'll be talking